Welcome to the OBrien Sisters Comedy Show. Now here they are, the OBrien Sisters.
Hey, welcome to the OBrien Sisters Comedy Show. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Robin.
And we're the OBrien Sisters.
Top of the morning to ya.
Top of the morning to ya.
What's today on the calendar?
It's June 24th. It's National Praline Day, Robin. I know how much you love pralines.
I love pralines because you know what is inside of every praline?
Butter.
Butter. We love butter. We are serious about our butter. Like at Christmas and the holidays, I always go in with about 20 pounds. I'm not kidding.
She's not kidding.
I take a picture of it every year and post it on my Facebook. You can go find it.
She overdoes the butter. Like she tries to find recipes that don't have butter and put butter in. Like a cranberry casserole.
Butter.
Needs a stick of butter.
Yes. Every recipe I make has at least one stick of butter.
Green beans, stick of butter.
Yeah, I actually ate a steak last night, and every bite I put on it, butter.
Really?
I did.
Like a garlic butter?
No, just butter. Just straight up butter. It was delicious. Butter.
It was
excellent.
Oh, that sounds really good right now.
Yeah.
We are fans of butter. I actually got you for Christmas last year. Remember, I got that. It's still in my fridge. You haven't taken it. It's a turkey mold of butter.
Oh,
remember that? No, I got it for your birthday, actually. It was from Thanksgiving.
Yes,
but it was at the Kroger special for 99 cents.
Oh, you know my number. Oh, that's so sweet.
It's still sitting there. He's kind of my backup. If I run out of butter, I'm going to slaughter.
It's butter shaped like a turkey?
Yeah, it's turkey butter.
Oh, that sounds really attractive.
Sounds delicious, actually.
Baby.
All right, we'll be back momentarily.
Okay.
Are you tired of running out of milk, butter, and cheese? Are you looking for a more affordable way to obtain dairy? Do you have pets? Well, look no further than your living room.
Now introducing Animalponics.
At first, I was repulsed but intrigued, slightly disgusted, and then I learned more.
Animalponics takes actual pets and hooks them up to the device. Once they're hooked up, it extracts their milk. Is that fresh feline milk? Fresh feline milk.
Oh boy, Mommy, canine cheese.
Canine cheese. What is that you're bringing to the dinner tonight, Martha?
Chihuahua butter. It's great on chips.
Chihuahua butter.
Ooh, is that poodle kefir, Brenda?
Ooh, yes it is. Would you like some?
Hey, wait a minute. There's a hair in my ice cream.
Oh, that's just Trixie's. Animalponics. Coming to a Walmart near you.
Note, female animals must be used in the making of dairy products.
And welcome back to All Things Acknowledged. I'm your host, Liz Stallings. Today, we're going to meet with Donna Rogers. Donna's all the way from Portland, and she has been involved in feline rescue since 1979. She's recently started a grant-funded nonprofit called No Cat Left Behind. Thanks for joining us today, Donna.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here. Thank you for having me on this show. I've had a love for cats for quite some time, and I just want to tell the world about it.
Oh, we can't wait to hear. I'm a feline lover myself. I have 2 kitty cats.
Do you really?
I do.
What are their names?
Fritters and Socks.
Oh, very sweet.
Socks looks like he has a pair of socks on, and Fritters, he's on his way out, but he's hanging on.
That's too bad.
That's
okay.
Okay.
There's a lot of things we can do these days to help continue that life way past its needed date. I just wanted to say that I'm glad to be here today. There's some things that I've been really excited about. I wanted some more dogs, I feel, in this world really get a fair shake these days because of the service animals being emotional support animals allowed on airplanes and in public. I felt cats were not getting the same rights. And that's why I'm here. Equal rights for cats.
Oh, Donna, I 100% agree
Wonderful.
with your mission here.
Thank you.
And you, what you're doing is you're encouraging others to not leave their cats at home.
Yes.
Tell us how this originated for you. This actually came out of a very painful place for you. Tell us about that.
Okay, so what had happened is originally about 6 years ago, I'd gone on a mission trip to Mexico, and when I came back, my little friend, I had this. She was still alive at this point. Her name was Heather's it was a double name. It was just too funny. Anyways, I came back and Heather's Beathers had actually pooped in my sandals and had chewed up on my slippers and tore my drapes. And I realized there was a psychological divide created between us. I mean, she wouldn't even look at me for at least 6 days after I came home. I remembered the moment she finally locked eyes with me and she knocked a glass off the counter.
Okay.
But after that, we were friends again, and I realized if there was a way I could bring these little kitties with me, then we wouldn't have these problems that we have today. And that's why I stand for equal rights for kitties.
Oh, Donna, I love it. So tell us, how can we support? What can we do?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. That's a great question. On my website, I have form letters you can send off to your local representatives, whether it's the city council, whether it's the congressman. We've got a form letter to demand equal rights for kitties. Just last week, I took my kitties camping. 3 of them came with us, 2 went to heaven, 1 didn't make it back home. And I've come up with a 125-point checklist for you to bring if you'd like to bring your kitty camping too.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great. So is this all on your website, Donna?
All on my website. No calf left behind, no matter what.
Well, thanks so much, Donna, for joining us today on All Things Acknowledged. I'm your host, Liz Stallings. See you next time.
Do you remember last year when you couldn't bring Hammy the hamster on your summer vacation and you actually left him at home with some other kid and he died? Hey, don't worry about it. We got something new for you. You can bring your hamster on vacation. That's right, with new travel Animalponics in extra small, you'll be able to take care of your dairy needs on the road.
Sisters Comedy Show. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Robin, and we're glad to be here. If you've been enjoying our show, we encourage you to go check us out on OBrienSisters.com. And we're also on Facebook. So we're looking for some more people to like our show and check us out. We actually post little funny memes and all sorts of things.
All right. That's good. Sounds good. I'm ready to check us out after that little plug, Robin.
We're also on Twitter.
We are?
Yes.
Oh, good. That's good. That's good to know. It's good to know. Hey, and this is also, you can check us out on iTunes, SoundCloud, or Libsyn.
That's right. All 3 of those were available. So
That's right.
And you can
subscribe.
Follow us.
Subscribe.
Subscribe now.
All right, so we're having a good time today. We actually have a special guest doing some sketches.
Some sketches?
I think that's
Snitches,
skit and sketches combined. It's called sketches. It sounds like a tennis shoe, doesn't it?
It does.
Doesn't it? Okay.
Oh, gosh. Remember like when we were younger and we had to get the tennis shoes, but we had to get the ones from Payless because Mom didn't have any money?
Yeah, it wasn't.
Coasters.
Was it Coasters?
It was Coasters. That was the
brand. Instead of Keds?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it was Coasters and they were white.
I was thinking it was Capers.
Capers?
I don't know where did I come up with that, but I remember the desperateness of wanting Keds and having old Keds and considering cutting off the Keds and hot gluing them onto.
You would do that. I know you would, because you wanted to be cool. Like we were not. Our clothes were not cool growing up.
Because I don't know. I felt like we had a pretty good style. I think you just got bullied in middle school from those girls that
I got bullied.
Let's
be honest here. I got bullied in middle school because Jennifer started it.
What?
You did. We were at the QT and you made fun of that girl and she turned out to be a big, huge bully at my school and not yours. And then she spent the rest of the year following me around, taunting me, teasing me, walking behind me in the halls. She might have even pushed the books out of my hand.
Aww.
Yeah, I was basically tortured. She was missing a tooth and had a permanent black eye.
What did I say to her? I don't remember this.
You do not?
No.
You don't remember.
Okay, I kind of remember you.
We were at Circle K. And we just moved to Tulsa, Oklahoma, which is like the hotbed of fun in the Midwest.
Oh, yeah. That was lots of fun there.
Everybody was named Bobby Joe and Mary Lou, and everybody had 2 names. And we were there at the QT, and we were taking our break. We'd stolen Mom out of Mom's. She had this little dresser in her nightstand. She had change, and we'd always go steal our money out of it.
She had to know we were hitting that thing pretty hard. She could never keep anything silver in there.
I know.
Never.
So we always were stealing the money out of there, and we'd go and buy a Coke, and we'd get a Charleston chew that was cold, and we'd get a big Coke.
honey bun.
or a honey bun.
Oh gosh, I remember.
And then
honey
we'd go
buns.
watch Magnum PI.
Oh yeah.
Back at the house.
Or wrestling. We did watch wrestling.
Or
back
we watched
then.
wrestling.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
One of those two things. And then two girls walked into the Circle K, and then Jennifer opens her big mouth, which we were very good at growing up.
Yes, thank you.
And you said to her, "Hey, where do you buy your clothes? At Kmart?"
Really?
Yes, you
Why
said
was
that.
what provoked me to say that? I don't even know.
You know what provoked you?
What?
Because you were Jennifer.
Oh,
And
great.
that's what that was. You're just Jennifer.
Wow.
And so you said that to the girls, and then I don't know what she was wearing overalls or something because they were kind of hip at that time. And then we ran out of there, and then we were laughing as we're running with fear. And then the next day, when I go to school for my first day of school at junior high, because you were still not there with me.
No.
I see her walk by,
Oh,
and she
gosh.
has a missing tooth and a black eye, and come to find out she's the biggest bully in the entire school.
Lordy.
So I'm basically trying to hide, and I did for like a couple days. Like I kept a real low profile, and then finally she spotted me.
Oh man.
And then for the rest of the year, and that's why I had to leave Oklahoma.
Oh, Robin, I had no idea. You probably have told me this a million times, and it wasn't my story, so I really didn't care. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
Yes. I was tortured, like really, like I was afraid in middle school.
I had a big mouth back then, and it's so unlike me now, though. I just think these thoughts, but I don't say them anymore.
No, yeah. Growing up,
I've
Jennifer,
learned.
everything came out of your mouth. Your mouth got in you in a lot of trouble. But
I
you know,
did.
it made you a funny person.
Yeah, it did, but I almost got. That wasn't the first fight I accidentally picked, and
No,
I've got plenty of those stories.
Yeah,
but
that's for another time. We'll tell you the Fatima story on another another one.
We have to tell the Fatima story. But the sad part, you left me behind in Oklahoma.
I did.
And I remember the Phil Collins song came on the radio the day we sent you on the airplane back to Jacksonville, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the Against All Odds. And I wept like a child thinking about you as we were cleaning out your room. It was me and Mom.
Oh, boy.
Just
That's so
take a look at me now.
Oh,
There's
man.
just an empty space.
Oh, man.
And you're coming back to me as against the odds. Or something like
Something-
that. It hit home.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I still think of it. If it comes on and I'm
Really?
driving, I'll have a moment and
You
weep.
pull over?
Not that bad, but I'll get
I didn't love you
misty.
that much.
No, but I'm
That's so
sorry,
funny.
Robin, for
That's-
making your middle school years
It's okay.
horrific.
I spent a lot of times hiding in the closet crying that year in Oklahoma.
I remember, and I had such a great year. I
know.
never had problem making friends, and here I sabotage your chance at having any friends.
So, in many ways, as cruel as I was to you, you were cruel back to me. So I think we're even.
I think we're even.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
I
even.
think I got back to you. I did. Unintentionally, I set you up. Oh wow! All right. Well, anyway, we have some a friend with us today.
That's right.
Doing some sketches on the show. It's Joey Wenzler.
Yeah, Joey, the Wenz.
The Wenz, and he has a show called
Like
the Wenz World.
Wenz
Wenz World. I guess it's kind of like Wayne's World, but it's
Wenz
Wenz
World, which is
And
cute.
That's cool. That's a good play, and it's on 9:20 a.m. The Answer on Saturday afternoons.
It's 4 o'clock p.m.
4 p.m.
So we're really excited. We get to go play with Joey. We first met him over at the Salem
few
radio
months
station
ago.
a few months ago, and come to find out that he was into improv. So
Yeah, so we
we
had such a good
instantly
time.
bonded.
Yeah.
We could have a lot of fun here. So we did, and we're glad that we get to share that with you today.
All right. Fluffy, our cat, used to lay around the apartment all day long. I felt like she was slightly depressed and felt like she could never give back. Now, we enjoy Fluffy and her milk during a nice, delicious dinner. Would you like some of this quesadilla, Fluffy? It's made with your milk.
Hi, I'm Fanny, reminding you to share the OBrien Sisters Comedy Show, OBrienSisters.com.
Storm trackers, storm trackers, tracking the storm. Trackers, storm trackers. We're your local storm trackers in Butts County, Georgia. We put the B in butts.
I'm Carol Smothers.
And I'm Chip Smithers, and we are the Storm Tracker team live at Studio A. But we have Pam on the scene covering this Winter Storm Watch 2017. Pam, what can you tell us right now?
Well, I don't know if you guys can tell right now, but my breath, you can see it.
Wow.
I can smell it, too, from here.
Yeah, it's very cold out here. And
you see that, Chip?
We've come over here, and we found a puddle that has actually starting to freeze over.
Right.
It is this puddle down here right now is about the size of a quarter. But if you look at it, it's got a shimmer and a sheen and a slight layer of ice. We are very, very concerned.
Right. And Pam, thank you so much for that. Carol, I don't know about you, but every time I see a half frozen puddle, all I can think is this is going to be an inevitable road hazard for motorists.
And Pam, is this anywhere close to a bridge?
Yes, we actually are about 1 mile away from a bridge. We went there earlier and we stayed out there for 6 hours hoping to find something that would be worth reporting. And we're still waiting.
And if you can't tell these signs that say bridges ice before road, that's exactly what that means. Is that correct, Pam?
That's absolutely correct. And we are very, very concerned. We will not stop. We will be on top of this.
Okay, Chip and I are urging motorists, please do not get out on the roadways. It is dangerous out here. Please just stay home.
Right.
Just avoid getting out on the highways. It is dangerous conditions.
Right. The best thing to do is to order pizza and let other people be out on the dangerous, treacherous roads right now. You don't want to go to the grocery store and buy your own food. Have somebody else risk their life to bring you pizza. And, a tip is not necessarily necessary.
No, in dangerous situations like this, we all need to best be Americans and understand each other.
Right.
That's right. And we have coverage. Susan is down at the local Kroger where shoppers are going insane.
Susan, as I understand it, even all the skim milk is gone.
That's right. The only thing left right now is some lactose-free, and it's about $4 more per jar. But we're going ahead, and they're even selling out of that. There's 3 packs of hot dog buns, and it looks like a slightly open pack of donuts. But we'll take what we can get.
Indeed.
Oh, wow.
What are some of the overarching trends that you've noticed? Any irritable shopper, shoplifting, any mass chaos happening down there at the Kroger's?
It's been a little bit scary. I saw 2 carts bump into each other. A woman was ran over.
This just in from the National Weather Service that they have actually spotted snow flurries falling now in Butts County. That has been reported.
Okay.
So we are urging, the rec center has been open for those that are trying to weather out this winter weather storm. We actually have Linda down at the rec center.
Linda, I've never seen a butt so cold right now. Butts County is under a severe winter weather advisory here. Snowflakes spotted outside the recreational center. What can you tell us right now, Linda?
It's pretty cheeky out here, that is for sure. And what we've noticed is that people are starting to come to the rec center for shelter.
Wow, we're very concerned for the safety of those in Butts County with this winter weather storm. We're asking people, this is not just any storm. This is not a joking matter. Nothing to crack up about here in Butts County.
Right.
So please take this seriously, folks.
And motorists, if you see another car stranded, feel free to pull out all the junk in your trunk to help them out. You might have an icebreaker, some sort of blanket, ice water at this point, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, we just want to make sure we get to the bottom of it.
Right. I've lost a personal story here from your friendly anchor, Chip. I've lost a cousin already. Last year's Snowpocalypse 2016. The second snowflake that fell actually fell on their windshield, and they looked directly into it. And as you know, when light hits the prism of a snowflake, because no two are alike, he was blinded and ran into a tree, killing a ferret. Half dead, actually. They still haven't found the ferret.
That's a very sad story. I bet it makes a good one at Christmas.
Folks, once again, Chip's story is not unusual. All this stuff happens all the time. Please, we're urging you to stay indoors and just ride this out. We will be continuing coverage through the evening.
I used to sell my animals on Craigslist. I ran what you call a puppy mill. Now I run a dairy farm and a puppy mill. Thanks, Animalponics, for doubling my income.
Roxie and Rose, Advice Corner, giving you advice whether you need it or not. Trust us, you need it. Hey, I'm Roxie.
And I'm Rose.
And we're here today to get some advice.
We are. We actually have somebody special in the
Oh, we
audience
should
with us.
do.
That's
We've
right.
got Tony with us today. Say hello,
Hi.
Tony.
Hey, ladies, what's going on?
Yeah.
He's so cute. You came
He's
up all the way up here from New
adorable.
Jersey. Did you take the train or did you drive?
What'd
I
you do?
walked.
You
No,
walked.
what are you, crazy or something?
I ate 10 calzones last night. I need to work off the pounds here.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
you still look good
goodness.
to us.
You're
You still look
looking
good to us.
gorgeous.
Thank
He's a-
you.
Anyway, go
Okay.
ahead and read your first letter.
Okay. Dear Roxie and Rose.
Oh, that's so adorable.
That's so adorable. I like this particular girl, and I want her to notice me. How much cologne is too much when I'm walking by her desk at the office?
Oh, that's a good question. That's why we brought Tony in today. Listen, we're no experts. So, Tony, what do you think?
You know, as somebody with a deviated septum, I have a really hard time.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
Right.
Okay.
That's because he got his nose broken by Rocky back then. Remember that?
yeah.
He was sticking up for us.
It's a sucker punch.
Family
that-
name. He wouldn't.
yeah.
He wasn't gonna
Oh,
let
he
it go.
did it.
He got up in there. We're talking about the face.
I knocked him out, okay?
Yeah.
And now I'm walking. You could tell I'm trying to shed the pounds, get back in wrestling shape.
Exactly. So, what do you say? Was somebody with the deviated septum wins too much?
The point to where you smell like you just came from the Macy's counter.
Okay, so go all in is what you're saying. Don't hold back.
You
huh?
know, the best bet is to spray it in the air and then walk through it a couple times.
Okay.
Oh,
Right.
look at that! You're so fancy. You got ideas.
Oh, that's awesome. That's wonderful.
Because you want to. I think you want to leave a memorable experience.
Listen, I'm just going to speak from a lady, okay? That's
Go
what I
ahead.
am. I'm a lady. And I'm going to say, listen, I want to smell you. If you're a good-looking guy and I see you, listen, I want just a little something when you leave the room, okay? I want to know. Let's talk about Alfredo for a second.
Okay,
Okay.
talk
You know
about
I
Alfie.
was super in love with him, and he
Alfie.
smelled gorgeous. You with the
did.
Polo cologne.
Alfredo is a putz, too, just like
Hey,
Robert.
already.
Just like Robert.
Okay,
Couple
you're getting
putzes.
personal over there, Tony. But let me tell you, Alfredo leave a room. I know when that's how I caught him, though.
He smelled like
listen,
spaghetti sauce. Okay, I
that's
could
it.
smell it.
Listen, that's how I caught him.
That's
okay,
That's a clue.
I caught him.
She
He
went
said
into-
he said he didn't come into my apartment. But I said, no, you did, because I smelled the polo.
Yeah.
And that's when I caught him going through the drawers and
DA
stuff.
completely
He
bought his
turned on
story.
me. He was, you know, but still, I mean, there's still hope. You never know.
You
he
never
may
know.
come around, so I'm not going to shut the door.
Yeah, the
Alfredo, you're
DA's a
out there
putz,
listening.
too. All three of them are putzes.
You got a lot
You-
of anger over there, Tony.
I do, because you won't dart your eyes back at me. I've been darting eyes at you all afternoon.
Listen, Tony, that's you too. Stop it.
The writing's on the wall.
I know Bobby's blind in a wheelchair and partially deaf, but you need to stay faithful to him, okay?
Hey,
Listen,
thank you.
okay.
The Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. I appreciate it.
Thank
Okay,
you.
God bless you.
Okay,
Thank
well
you,
there you
Rose.
go. There's some advice. So listen
Okay.
out there, you just don't overdo it. Is
Okay.
what we've learned today.
Who's
Okay.
this putz that wrote in here? He's a putz, too. All four of them
His
are
name is
putzes.
Danny.
Danny, the dead ferret?
Yeah.
No, he's not a dead ferret, but he probably smells like one if he's not putting on enough
Yeah, I
cologne.
can smell the putz from here. Okay.
Oh, hey,
Oh.
that's what you got to cover it up.
You got to cover it up. All right.
All
Well,
right.
well, I'm Roxie.
And I'm Rose.
And this has been Advice Corner, giving you advice whether you need it or not. But trust us, you need it.
Our dog Sadie just used to lay around the house all day. She's only got 3 legs, can't do much. Once we got Animalponics, she's hooked up to that machine about 17 hours a day. And my yogurt's never tasted creamier.
That's right. Sometimes when she gets tired, I give her a couple tablespoons of Red Bull and she's ready for action.
Thanks, Animalponics. And welcome back to the OBrien Sisters Comedy Show. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Robin.
And we're the O'Brien Sisters. I got to say it first the whole show.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, I'll give you show 9.
Okay.
I'll let you say it first.
Anyways, wanted to bring it to the Lord. At the end of the show, we like to do that because we're the O'Brien Sisters. And anyways, we're reading from the book of Proverbs today, chapter 26. This is verse 13. We're in the NIV. Sluggard says, there's a lion in the road, a fierce lion roaming the streets. As a door turns on its hinges, so a sluggard turns on his bed. A sluggard buries his hand in the dish, and he is too lazy to bring it back to his mouth.
That's right. Sounds like you, Robin.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Not really.
You're definitely not that. So anyway, Robin and I were talking today
Yes.
just about being motivated and not procrastinating
Yeah.
and sitting on things. And we were thinking of the scripture and just how when God puts something on your heart, you know, even if it's something that you're fearful of or not quite sure of, just
to go for it.
Do it.
To do it. Not let excuses keep you from doing what you know to be true or what to be good.
That's right. Just sometimes I know that I've struggled with that a lot more.
Of course.
I guess most people do, but just...
You especially, you're very emotional and you get sad easily and you get easily defeated.
Terrible.
And I did my best to encourage that when you were young.
Yeah, I know. That's all right. I got you back in middle school. Apparently, I got you back without knowing it. But,
yes, you did.
But yeah, so it's just kind of owning up, not being afraid, and there's no lion in the street, right?
No, there's not, and that's
just in our mind.
Yes, it's like there is no spoon, but it's more like also I think it's easy to just say no. And I learned something else this week, like not doing anything. I mean that's good in some ways, but also not doing anything is making a decision, and we need to make decisions quicker. Pivot more. I don't know. I
agree. So that's kind of what we were talking about earlier. Just being okay to make those decisions, but also just making sure we do take time, pray.
Amen.
Wait on the Lord as well. But in the meantime, just keep moving forward, not staying in a place of being stuck is what we've been talking about. So it's good stuff. All good stuff.
Let the Holy Spirit lead you.
That's correct.
And be surrendered and
That's right.
Eat your Wheaties.
Eat your Wheaties.
Oh, sorry.
There goes the mom joke.
There's a mom joke.
Our mom's been passed away for 15 years now. But doing this radio show with Robin, I feel like she's back, with all these jokes you've been making lately.
You're welcome.
So I appreciate that. It's good stuff.
There's a certain segment of our audience that probably really appreciates my jokes.
Oh, yes, I'm sure. 60 plus. All right. Well, it's been so... No, I'm messing with you. All right. Well, we've had a good time today, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
That's right. So keep a little jig in your step.